your hands, everybody. If you got what it takes. Cause I'm KR Rex and I'm on the mic and premieres on the grass.
It's all happening in Dallas, Texas. Here at American Airlines Center, the Lakers taking on the Mavericks. For the Lakers, fourth place in the conference. They're no slouches in the competitive West. Mavs, Lakers, coming up next, right after this. Hi, everyone. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony, Hall of Famer Doris Burke, and another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, from the sidelines. And now a chance to take a look at some numbers for him.
And a promising trend this month is the rise in his effective field goal percentage. He's showing a lot of smarts. Shot selection has been tremendous, and it's helped his numbers a ton.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, a fantastic start to the year for Che. He's already garnering all-star votes. I spoke with him, and he was surprised to see his name up there on the leaderboard with so many other greats. Humble as always. Guys?
Great stuff there, D.A. Thank you. Truth is, Greg, Che's not the only one who's surprised.
I'll admit, I didn't think he'd get to this level this fast, but there's no denying that he's a huge difference maker for this team.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Green and Rondo in the backcourt. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. And it's McGee in at the center. And for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Doncic out there with Slim, and it's Finney Smith in at the 3 slot. Couple teams now, Doris, slumping here in the middle of the season. How can they avoid lengthy cold streaks, the absence of wind?
Yeah, I think this is where veteran leadership can become such an integral part of the success over the course of a long season. This is the point when you start to lose games, you can sort of break apart and splinter, and that is where that veteran leadership in the locker room, just to keep everybody unified, can be so critical.
Here's Rondo. Here's Davis, and it's Davis finishing it off.
Just so resourceful as a player. Davis gets the job done inside in all sorts of ways, and that's one of them right there, crashing the offensive glass, getting that second chance bucket. And that's a finish he'll be bragging about for a while.
As he should. Very impressive.
How about that from your point guard, gentlemen? Playing big at the rim, okay?
Here's James. The Mavericks making the shot. It's good.
This guy's an absolute beast. You see the power and the soft touch that LeBron James combines in his game. Wow.
Now, here's Doncic. Second chance shot. Kleba, no good. And here's Green outside. Drains it from beyond the arc.
Boy, not a bad beginning. 3 for 4 from the floor. Pretty good start.
For Dallas, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Dallas moving the ball around. Shots good from Charles. The All-Star weekend isn't too far away, and the voting has already opened up. A lot of buzz that Che could find his way onto that All-Star team.
And there's so many players that deserve to be named an All-Star every year, and the competition can be unforgiving. With that said, though, Che's performances speak volumes about his impact, and I think he has a strong case to make the team.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
Doncic. Slim passes to Kleba. Doncic against Green. Just 5 to shoot. Doncic, no good.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
LeBron is doubled. And the slam dunk by McGee.
Boy, Kev, those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Now, here's Doncic. He's coming off a 16-point game against Denver.
Boy, he'll usually knock it down if he's left that wide open. Just comes up empty.
Rondo with the ball.
Oh,
Wow.
the pretty dunk brings down the house.
Gracious.
I'll tell you, right now, these guys cannot be stopped.
Boy, it looks like their confidence is at an all-time high, just feeding off each other right now.
Trying to get open is Davis. Shots good by Green. Green's got 5 now.
And the story here, Kevin, early on, is how well they've shot the basketball.
No good from Charles.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
Here's Davis. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
And Dallas calls their first time out of the game.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Now, here's Doncic. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game.
If he sees a lane to the rim, Doncic will capitalize. Nice drive.
Now, here's James. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Here's Rondo. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron.
I don't know what's happening defensively, but they're not putting up any resistance.
Doncic passes to Charles, and he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
You know, there's an unselfishness to Luka Doncic, and a pretty pass right there.
To the paint. Green kicks to James. To the middle. Left side, Davis passes it to James. Shoots from 12. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
Mavericks trail by 13. On the trade for Anthony Davis, a risk for the Lakers, but they feel, Greg, that both sides will find an extension this offseason.
There is mutual interest from both sides. Lakers made the trade confident Davis would resign. A bit of a leap of faith, but the Lakers did everything they could to secure Davis long term.
Porzingis with the steal. That shot misses. Excellent D that time there from McGee. And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. Pass to James. High post, Davis. And the shot is good. Davis has got 8.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Here's Doncic. And James pulls it down.
I'll tell you, it's been a struggle for him in this period, and they're struggling as a result.
Green dishes to LeBron. Rondo passes to Green. Clock at 6. The pass to James. The tray. Offensive rebound. Davis. Yes, that goes in. 10 points for him.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
They get it back. And Doncic gets it to go. Doncic has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, Luka Doncic has every skill necessary to be a difference maker on the boards. Let's begin with his great size.
Now here is McGee. He's coming off a 10-point game against New York.
You know, couple that with the 4 big blocks. He was awesome on the defensive end as well.
And so here is Dallas after the missed 3 from JaVale McGee. No good from Charles.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
Now here is McGee. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Porzingis with the steal. Now the Mavericks moving it up. Jumps up. A huge slam. The perfect end of the fast break.
And there's that transition offense. Push the ball up the floor. The defense can't get set, and you can get some easy baskets here.
Here's LeBron. A 29-point game for him in the win against New York.
I thought his physicality was crucial, too. You know, he kept the defense on their toes and repeatedly got to the free throw line.
Mavericks trail by 13. Slim passes to Porzingis. James against Doncic. From deep. Here's Porzingis. The shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And the Lakers decide to take their first time out here. Doris, you've seen a lot of these big men come and go in this league. Who would you say right now is the most complete big man in the NBA?
Well, 2 guys. Well, with Kristaps Porzingis, you love not only the skill, but the passion he plays with. You would never use the descriptor passive with this guy.
Taking a look at the Lakers. Green and LeBron at the 2 and the 3. JaVale McGee is out there with Markieff Morris. And it's Rondo in at the point guard position. And with Porzingis, as Doris, you mentioned, that energy he has is contagious.
Well, he is the prototypical modern NBA big, right? Porzingis can run the floor in transition. He can face up and shoot with range. He can put it on the deck, and he can play out of the post. What more could you ask?
Rondo can't get it to go. Mavericks trail by 16. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, guys, Slim in the last outing against the Nuggets was tremendous. He finished with 59 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. His numbers were off the charts. He was unguardable, and he knew it, and he took advantage of it. Kevin, back to you.
Yeah, David, in stretches, he was absolutely dominant. Greg, he'd love to match that performance tonight.
This team needs his contributions. When he's right, he makes winning plays time and time again.
Well, when you're coming off a game like he had, you know the difference tonight. They're going to load up against him. They're going to try to take him out of his rhythm early.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Right side, Green. Offensive rebound. Here's McGee. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws of the night. The first one falls. Dorian Finney-Smith's checked in for Murray. That misses, so he splits the free throws. Mavericks trail by 15. And Doncic, here we go. And the dunk by Doncic.
This incredible confidence that Luka Doncic possesses, my goodness.
Rondo passes to LeBron. Back to Rondo. Outside, Green. 6 on the shot clock. Morris outside. From deep. trying for it, and the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by James. Porzingis knocking it over, and the foul called on Danny Green. That's his first foul. Outside, Porzingis passes it to Charles. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
See, Porzingis should score the basketball, but he also recognizes when his teammates have a clean look. I love that unselfishness.
Rondo dishes to McGee. Pass to Morris. Fires from 14. Nice touch on the bank shot. Morris has got his first points of the night.
Well, this is how Morris makes his living. Lethal on the mid-range jumper.
And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. Out of Würzburg, Germany, undrafted Maxi Kleber with a strong start, Doris, to his career.
Incredible to think he grows up in the same small town as Dirk Nowitzki, and he first meets Dirk when he's 12 years old. What an amazing story for them to become teammates on the Mavericks. So cool.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Doris, if you had to list a player with all the great talent in this league that's the most difficult to stop one-on-one, who would that be?
Well, like in similar situations, I can't give you just one. Some names that come immediately to mind: James Harden, obviously, has been in the MVP race for 5 years running, I think. He's virtually impossible to guard, right? He's got a great system for his individual skills. Kevin Durant can get any shot he wants at any time. And then the virtuoso that is LeBron James, who can pick you apart with shooting, with scoring, with passing. He's really nothing short of remarkable.
For Dallas, they have looked good at the line tonight. They're perfect in 4 attempts.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Free throw good from Charles.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
Both free throws good from Charles. So it's the Lakers now. 17 points was their biggest margin. They are coming into this having notched a win against the Knicks in their last game.
And I credit the shot selection in that one. It's hard to stay patient, but you see the reward.
Well, typically, Greg, great decision-making leads to great shooting percentages. I thought that team played a very smart game.
Rondo scanning the floor. That shot is off. Now Dallas takes it the other way, fresh from a win against the Nuggets.
They needed a few extra minutes to get the W in that game, but they got it just the same.
You know, this was about their perseverance and their conditioning. To me, that was the difference in overtime.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Still playing at an MVP level. LeBron James, the greatest player of his generation, and some would argue of all time. We can't take for granted what we've been able to witness.
And now in his mid-30s, LeBron showing no sign of slowing down.
Man, his dedication to training and really maintaining his body, second to none. Alongside his prodigious athleticism, it seems that's made a huge difference.
That one misses.
Yeah, nice job of drawing the contact and creating opportunities at the line.
And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. The Lakers with the ball. Morris kicks to Rondo. Hits it from three-point range. Rondo's got 7 points.
And we've seen this offense step back into three-point land a little bit more in this quarter.
Doncic passes to Charles. Doncic against Green, and that one good. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
Well, you have got to take this shot away from Luka Doncic. He's too good to be given the mid-range look.
Down low. Morris inside. Plenty of room to knock down the shot. And the Lakers lead by 12.
Boy, you cannot leave him alone like that. Good form on the fadeaway jumper.
Here's Kleba, covered by Morris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And let's take a look at some numbers for Doncic. 10th in field goal percentage, and his playmaking ability, unquestioned, one of the top 15 assist men in our league.
And back to his phenomenal efficiency from 3, top 10 in the league. His consistent shooting creates so many openings in the defense.
2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one. He hits both from the stripe.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
James looking it over. That shot no good. Now Dallas takes it the other way. Finney Smith passes to Charles. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. Slim's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Mavs. James outside. Tries from 10, connects, the jumper drops. LeBron's got 12 points in the game.
You can see it. Once this guy gets his rhythm, he is so hard to slow down. What an excellent night for him and his team.
Doncic passes to Charles. Dallas moving it around. That one falls. He's got 18.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Morris outside. Kicks it to LeBron. Another miss by James.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
Doncic passes to Charles. JaVale McGee grabs the miss. McGee's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Green dishes to Rondo. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And Finney Smith gets it to go.
Yeah, they've raised their shooting percentage in this quarter, and they're starting to get on track.
Now here's James. Defense is right there. Fires at the elbow. It's good, and it's his 6th make against 11 attempts.
Well, you think about LeBron James's career. He has put in so much time and diligence in the offseason to become a better shooter. Pays dividends again.
Inside, here's Charles, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Markieff Morris.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
For Dallas, they have been at their finest form at the free throw line tonight. 8 attempts, 8 makes. That free throw good from Charles. Doris, you've accomplished so much in your award-winning career. What was your first experience in broadcasting?
Kevin, my first experience was I left coaching and they put Providence College women's basketball on radio. That was the first ever game I got to call. It was so cool. Tell me yours. What was the very first? Did you study this? How did you get into broadcasting?
I did. Our high school had a radio station, and the first basketball broadcast was underneath the bleachers, looking through popcorn boxes and legs of the people that were standing in the bleachers so that I could see the court from the baseline.
Amazing.
Because that's where the telephone cables were to plug in our equipment. And I was 16 years old.
Incredible.
Remember it very well.
Incredible.
Very well. Wright finds Powell. Back to Wright. Lets a floater go. That one drops for him.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Caruso, the pass to Kuzma. Left side, Davis. And Davis throws it down.
There it is, guys. One of those effort plays that makes a big difference in the game.
And GA, it is definitely making a difference so far today.
No doubt. On the scoreboard, in the body language of the players, you can tell which team is in complete command.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. And that's 21 points for Anthony Davis.
If there's a list of the best inside scorers in the NBA, Davis has got to be right at the top. When he gets his hands on the ball down low, you might as well just count it.
And the defense scattered all over the place on the break. Nice job finding the wide open three.
Pass to Powell. Here is Slim. Hardaway kicks to Powell. The pass to Charles. Back to Powell. Here's Finney Smith. He's guarded by Davis. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Wright. And he uses the glass on the layup.
Yeah, field goal percentage above 50 now. Their offense is starting to show.
Hardaway against LeBron. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 9. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Kevin, thank you. Well, Che, great start to the season for you, and there's been a lot of talk about you making it to All-Star Weekend. Is that one of your goals?
Absolutely, it's a goal of mine, man. I want to be an All-Star every season. It's a great honor. And that week-long party at the event is something you never want to miss. And you know what? Hopefully I never will.
Yeah, just make sure you got that VIP pass when you come in there. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
Heads up, let's get this done. Che, you heard what Coach said. All right, we see your effort out there. All right, just keep doing what you're doing.
What about me, man? I want to win.
All right, we all want to win. All right, but the only thing you can control is you. All right, so just give us a half like you just did, and whatever happens, you know you didn't cheat it. That's all you can do.
All right.
All right.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Slim having a dominant impact in this game.
Oof. That first half looked like a dunk contest mixtape. Was just destroying the rim.
Yeah, this guy, he plays fast, he's aggressive, and if you let him get to the cup, there is nothing that you can do about it.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. On the floor for Dallas, Kleba is the 4 with Porzingis in the middle. Slim is out there with Luka Doncic, and it's Finney Smith in at the small forward position. Doncic with it. He's picked up by Rondo. Doncic, no good.
And you know, you can't impact a shot that close any better than he did on that possession.
Boy, whether he blocks it or simply alters it, the result is pretty much the same.
Shoots a fader. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds now in the game. And Doris, given how much of last season he missed and how early he came into the league, Porzingis a lot younger than people think.
Yeah, no doubt, Kevin. Think about it. He becomes an all-star at the age of 22 and already one of the more recognizable faces in the league. It is truly scary to think that in a few years, KP could be miles better than where he is today.
And stolen by James. And finished off by LeBron.
This guy is unguardable in the open floor. When LeBron gets into space, you might as well turn the lights out, Kevin.
Doncic kicks to Kleba. There's Porzingis. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And the bright lights of L.A. perhaps too much for some players. But you know what, Greg? Not for LeBron James.
This guy thrives in the spotlight. The Lakers crafting a roster to satisfy his championship ambitions. Off the court, the City of Angels perfect for maximizing his business aspirations.
First one falls for him.
You know, there was so much hype around Kristaps Porzingis once he got off to a great start in his first year. And you just want to see him continue to grow and add dimensions to the offensive game every year. What's next? We'll see.
And both free throws good for Porzingis.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Now here's Rondo. He's guarded by Charles. And it's Rondo penetrating, and they pick up 2. Rondo's got 9.
You got to close up any lane to the rim. If you don't, Rondo is merciless in exploiting it.
To the inside. Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Doncic. Offensive rebound Mavericks. Porzingis, he can't get it to go.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
Rondo passes to LeBron. Outside, Green. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 7th assist in the game.
Well, this guy is a lethal distance shooter. Danny Green, lights out.
That one's in there. The Lakers' lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Charles.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Now here's James, guarded close. The baseline J. Nice D from Porzingis.
Not a lot falling for him in this quarter. He's got to stay aggressive, try to break through, see if you can get an easy opportunity.
Los Angeles leading by 12. Here's Rondo. Good. Rondo's got 4 points in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Here's Finney Smith, covered by LeBron. Five to shoot. Here's Kleba, and he's good on the 3-ball. 9 points in the game so far.
Well, for a big man, his stroke is just beautiful, and because of the height, it's so hard to challenge.
James, the pass to McGee. Loads it up for Davis.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Mavericks trail by 13. Porzingis finds Doncic. To the middle. Here's Charles, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
That should give him a nice little jolt.
Yeah, it has to. They need a jolt, GA.
Well, sometimes it's about taking it into your own hands. That kind of individual play could spark his group.
Pass to McGee. It's rebounded by Dallas. Porzingis has got rebound number 8 now on the night. Kleba, the pass to Charles. Off the mark, had a chance to trim it to single digits. Lakers leading by 11. Inside, here's McGee. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Porzingis. The Lakers have gone 2 of 4 at the free throw line.
And when you look at that free throw percentage on the season, they're right around 73%.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. And a new group getting ready for Dallas. Marjanovic checked in for Maxi Kleba. Murray comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. J.J. Barea checked in for Doncic. And it's Jalen Brunson in for Slim. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Morris is checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. 5 points in the game. Rondo with the ball. So the Lakers 5 right now. Rondo and Caldwell Pope in the backcourt. Kyle Kuzma is out there with Morris. And it's Davis in at the 5, roaming the paint. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. Misses the 3.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Ball's knocked loose and out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession. And as we check out this year's contenders for the dunk contest, we get a look at some of the showmen, the best showmen in the NBA.
And with the names on that list, you know we're going to have a crazy competition this year.
Some might say he's a long shot at this point, but you never know.
Hey, stranger things have happened, and we'll just have to wait and see.
And as always, we'll keep the updates coming in as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. One thing we already know, there are some great players pulling in votes so far.
Yeah, and I think it's safe to say that this is going to be one of those dunk contests that everybody's going to be tuning into.
Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade, you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots. And everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
And Caldwell Pope drops them both.
Yeah, much improved foul shooter. KCP also starting to get to the line at a higher rate.
Here's Charles. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 6 assists here tonight.
Boy, as we reach the latter stages, he's been in a ridiculous groove. They simply can't get over the hump.
Kuzma outside. Pass to Davis. Poked away. Shot clock at 6. Stops. Pops. Doncic, no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Morris, no good. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Mavericks. They host the 76ers after this game.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play.
Here's Davis. And again, no good by the Lakers. Mavericks trail by 18. And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Kleba, the pass to Finney Smith. Shoots over Kuzma. Rondo with the rebound. Rondo's got 6 rebounds in the game. Caldwell Pope with it. He's picked up by Doncic, and the shot goes in. 8 points for Markieff Morris.
Yeah, liking the vision there from Caldwell Pope, looking to get his guys going when they're open.
Dallas moving the ball around. Here's Charles. Nice pass, nice catch, and a resounding dunk.
Sometimes a player is born with a passer's mindset. He deals it with conviction.
Morris outside. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth quarter. To the paint. And now the fast break. Doncic with the ball. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Here's Finney Smith, guarded by Kuzma. Down low. And Kuzma slams it in.
And got to be aware of Kuzma, especially with how he attacks there off the dribble.
Here's Kleba. He trains the quick shot.
And knocking down shots in the mid-range area really forces teams to have to adjust their defense.
Well, truth is, though, he's tall enough to get that off against anyone.
Rondo passes to Morris. And Morris throws it down.
But how about the efforts and instincts and hustle on the pick and roll by Morris? Nicely done.
Rondo against Doncic. Rondo passes to Morris. Goes up the baseline, and it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 6 assists in the game. Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. And Morris comes over to help. Doncic finds foul. No stopping him there. Jams it in as he's fouled. Chance now for a 3-point play. It's going to go on Markieff Morris. A live body off the bench. Dwight Powell gives you productive minutes.
He does, Kevin, and that's most reflected in the plus-minus when you look at his stats. This is a guy who hasn't averaged a ton of minutes, but he scores and he defends at a high level when he's given those minutes. The numbers for Luka Doncic, absolutely staggering. The only rookie ever to average over 20 points, 7 boards, and 5 assists.
Out to Kuzma. Back to Rondo. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Davis, the pass to Rondo. Can't connect from short range. And such impressive poise and confidence for Luka Doncic, Doris. He's unfazed by the NBA.
I think it makes sense, Kevin, when you consider this young man has been playing as a pro and against men since the age of 16. And by 17, he was tearing up the EuroLeague. This guy was ready to make the leap.
Dallas making a switch here. Porzingis is checked in. That free throw good from Doncic.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Lakers leading by 18. Outside Rondo. Here's Davis. Off target from outside. The Mavericks have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. It's stolen by Davis. And here's Rondo. Pass to McGee. There's the pass to Kuzma. It's deflected. Inside. And down it goes, jamming that one home.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
They get it again. Davis. And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Davis has got 40 points.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, Greg, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
With some arc, and the layup good by Rondo. And the Lakers lead by 18.
And at his best is Rondo when he's attacking in the paint. Beautiful little floater there. Easy to get it up and over the defense.
Slim passes to Finney Smith. Dallas moving it around. Here's Charles, and another basket for Dallas.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
And it's Rondo with the ball for the Lakers. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Now McGee to the paint. Here's Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Boy, that's a play you just practice time and time again, and that's the result of the work put in.
Basket counts. 13 points for Porzingis.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Rondo on top, covered by Charles, and it's blocked. And here we go, the Mavericks on a fast break. Passes it to Finney Smith. Here is Slim. He's covered by Rondo. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
LeBron's checked in for the Lakers. To the middle. And Rajon Rondo, the basket on the assist by LeBron. LeBron's got assist number 8 here in this one already. Finney Smith kicks to Porzingis. Pass to Charles. The three. No good on that one. Davis with some nice D. Los Angeles leading by 18. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And guys, at this point in his career, Anthony Davis just entering his prime. Crazy to think when you look at what he's already accomplished thus far.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. And we are talking about Anthony Davis. How do you even put into words, Greg, what he's able to do on the basketball floor?
I mean, he's entering the conversation among the best big men of all time. On a nightly basis, dominating in so many facets of the game. Really, it's remarkable.
Pass to Doncic. Here's Kleba. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Green dishes to Davis. The shot will not fall.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Now here's Rondo. He's guarded by Charles. 2 points. That one goes.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. In basketball, like many sports, you can call some kind of penalty on almost every play. So with that in mind, where do we draw that line?
I would say that most coaches and most players would say as long as there's consistency with officiating, they can adapt to the way the game is being called. As fans, as broadcasters, what we want to see the game remain free-flowing, fluid, pretty, the ability to move and cut and not be impeded in your progress. That's what I want to see.
And we see that most nights.
No doubt.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line.
He's forcing the action now, finally getting to the charity stripe after no freebies in the first half.
Lakers leading by 21. LeBron passes to McGee. Here's Davis. It's deflected, and that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession. Left side, Rondo. 6 to shoot. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here.
Well, this is the kind of effort you want to see from Luka Doncic. We know how good he is offensively, right there playing solid D.
To the inside, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
Gives the team such a great element having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Well, you love it, Kevin. Fearless, aggressive, leaving, no doubt whatsoever.
Rondo, and the rejection by Charles. And he recovers it.
This guy showing great potential as a rim protector. Porzingis a threat to block shots anywhere, anytime.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
James outside, and the pass to Davis. Fades and shoots. Good, and the assist goes to LeBron. LeBron's got his 9th assist in the game now. Passes to Charles. McGee on the double team. Doncic uses the glass to finish the layup.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Los Angeles.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And guys, at this point in the long NBA season, this will go down as win number 25.
And this victory will draw them even in the season series as it comes to a close.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Anthony Davis.
He affected the game so much with the way he was able to come out and get steals and extra possessions for his team.
Outside Rondo. And he gets it to go from the high post. And the Lakers lead by 17.
But the truth is they've had control of this game.
And I couldn't agree more. What makes it that much more impressive, they're doing it on the road.
And stolen by LeBron. 32 seconds left in the fourth. And Slim picks up the foul. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Mavericks will go for a different look here. Marjanovic checked in for Porzingis. Murray comes in for Dorian Finney-Smith. DeLon Wright, he's checked in for Doncic. And Barea subbed in for Slim. 32 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Outside, Green. Pass to Caruso. Clock at 6. Inside. Here's Green, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. There's 14 seconds left in the game. Barea kicks to Wright. Back to Barea. With the teardrop, and that's 2 points on the layup.
I'll tell you, don't let the diminutive size fool you. This guy is not intimidated and can get his shot in the painted area.
And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. This was a very strong showing for him, Greg. Not necessarily a runaway win, but one they'll feel very good about.
And let's face it, anytime you can go on the road and win in the fashion they did, you have to feel good about it. Really an outstanding.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long.
our youth league are here. You're one of the players they're going to meet for winning the title.
Okay, let me talk to the fans right quick.
Okay, not too long. They're kids. They got to get home.
Hey, you got my jersey. That's what's up. Thanks, guys.
Keep it up. Keep up.
It really does, man. It really does. Just gotta hopefully get the next one. We can bounce back.
Tough loss tonight, Jay. How do you regroup after one like this?
Losing's never easy, but we got a good group of guys in there, so we'll do what we always do. Keep it professional and figure it out. Move on.